Voltando ao The Outer Worlds, jogando no Xbox One X, parte 12. Começando a segunda DLC. Quando terminar a segunda DLC, eu devo fazer provavelmente as secundárias das duas DLC pra fazer, pra aproveitar mais o jogo, aí passar a última missão fazendo o final do jogo.
So who the devil are you? You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company. Are you an honest-to-law vagabond? We don't see a lot of your type around here. We don't see a lot of anyone, in fact. No neighbors means no visitors. I'd give you the grand tour, but as you can see, the place is in shambles. Maybe you don't see the dust. Maybe you don't smell the stench of failure. But it's there, believe me. A severed arm. How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop? Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses? Aha! Mystery solved. I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback. Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me.
Ela tá mentindo, a mãe dela tá
Mother's name
viva.
has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Quando eu joguei essa DLC a primeira vez, eu fiquei do lado dela, ela pediu pra matar a mãe dela.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it. I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was. No doubt. I only wish Mother was here to tell it in her own words. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress. We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house.
Oh, that hurts my heart to hear, ma'am. My dad was real dedicated to his work, too, but he always let me help. Made me feel, I don't know, special. Like I had something to offer. I wish you could have had that with your mother.
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left. father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret. Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility. I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound? The cash? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Pronto. Tá mandando voltar pra nave? Vamos confirmar. Pelo jeito é.
Please remember this unit as it was.
Olímpio. Ah, parece uma parte de baixo. Por isso que não tava marcado no mapa.
In orbit above Gorgon.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
Vamos examinar.
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation. Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs. Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better. This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole
Daí já
in the...
foi.
We're the
É a
only
mesma
hospital.
coisa.
First they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty. Just don't ask me to dance. This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
É, só isso mesmo.
Watch yourself out there.
Vai estar no andar de baixo.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's burn.
Been an age since I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be? Bottoms up. It's not every day that Sublight's vice president strolls in through the front door. You here on business?
105? 105 é muita coisa.
We don't get a lot of you VIP types around here. Let me know if you need anything special. I assume you're here for salvage. Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while. Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road. The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that sort of luck can be hazardous to your health. Awful shame about what happened to him. Third floor. Once I figured he
Vamos
wasn't
direto
coming
ao
back
assunto.
to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Come back when you're thirsty.
Oh, deve ser do segundo andar.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse.
Tem nome, então
a
não é
thief.
genérico não.
That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now. Don't you be getting any ideas.
I risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist.
All right, that's enough. This is a family establishment. You want to make a mess? You make it outside.
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Here, here. Boys are for drinking. The poor decisions that result are better left outside.
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats. You'd do that for me?
Nothing's free on Gorgon. You're clever to have that figured out already. Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation. Oh, very formal. Freddy the Scab, freelancer for sublight salvage and shipping, same as my father before me.
Junkyard Trixie, also a salvage freelancer, though I've been at it longer than Freddy.
May I first say what an honor it is to stand in your company. Your exploits with Miss Hagen are the stuff of legend. So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people. I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
Caçado não é roubado.
I don't know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
Someone must have. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record,
Pelo menos a outra
when I
fez a
heard the
marcação
marauders
contra
coming,
eles.
I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Quit leading the prosecution, Hullhead. Anyway, that's my story, ma'am.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
Thank you. Law, it's hard to get a fair trial in this sprat-fucked colony.
You'll pay for this. I don't know how, and I'm not sure when. But just you wait, and maybe it'll happen. Someday.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change. Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
Well,
That's my captain.
Smooth talking, Cap.
Do you think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe
Mas outro andar.
not.
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a book.
peguei tudo.
Preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
Ah, tem até uma mancada aqui.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
So, how you feeling?
Good. Real good, like someone's shining a
Aqui
light
não
behind
abre.
my eyes.
Got any more of that stuff?
Oh yeah, plenty of it.
Someone's in here. Hold on. It's coming back up again.
Pronto. Região não tem acesso. Nada de viagem rápida. Vai ter que dar uma boa caminhada então. Pela distância vai ter que ficar de olho no mapa para não se perder.
Don't you worry, Mr. Lucky Spirit. We're gonna finish your work and put you to rest, good and proper.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
Portão acho que não tem aqui não. Que é pro outro lado.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Error. Tilt alarm engaged. Entering emergency reconciliation mode. Please do not kick this unit. It has not been programmed to wish you harm. This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Have a better than natural day.
Vamos ver, tem um cofre. Munição. Não morreu ainda? Ah, aquele cara que tá dando tiro de sniper. Sai daqui. Carrega, infeliz. Quase que eu fui pra van. Também a pesada foi pra... Quase acabou também. Vamos ver que arma que eu tenho para os jogos. Arma pesada não. Comum, quer dizer. Material para consertar também não tem.
Merda.
A tia aí é pesada. Vai ter que ficar matando e recuando. Ela tá aqui em cima, tá? Quem tá vivo ainda? Salvar por precaução. Olha o sniper que tá enchendo o saco. Vamos consultar o mapa para ver se está certo. Parece que vai dar para chegar por aqui. Vamos ver, na prática. Tem uma coisa que eu esqueço que o Abson não pega nesse jogo. Os inimigos daqui são mais fortes. Tem dois ainda. Morreu tudo, né?
There sure are an awful lot of marauders on this abandoned asteroid.
No telling what other horrors we're set to find here.
Pronto, chegamos. O objetivo. Vamos dar uma examinada.
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I got...
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mosley. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Pronto.
I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Tá lotado de inimigos já.
Mr. Thompson told me 100 times the cannery couldn't afford spare parts for Bess. All while Spacer's choice was building this?
Lacrado. Tem que trocar de arma, essa arma vai quebrar. No Fallout 3, New Vegas, as armas quebravam em armadura. O Oblivion também quebrava. O Morgue também. Foi no Fallout 4 que parou de quebrar as armas e a armadura. E no Skyrim também. O Skyrim é antes do Fallout 4.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just salt tuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
Keen skills. Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin.
Não tem nada aqui não. Lacrado ainda. Munição. Esse rifle de assalto deve dar dano pra caramba. Eu esqueci de olhar se tinha peça pra consertar a outra arma.
They'll never see us.
Correto. Ah, o meu é melhor. Excesso de peso. 1000 e pouco? Eu queria colocar uma laser nova pra ela. A dela já é 1000 então. Pronto. Indicação pra chegar na parte de cima não assou nada, não. Ah, tá aqui a escada. Quebra? Não é muito boa essa arma. Matar todo mundo aí. Cento e três? Tá com excesso de peso de novo. Tá com 226 de peso. Ela tá com muito item que recupera a vida, pelo jeito.
Ugh. Ain't no one should have to go like that.
Be ready for anything.
Lacrado também. O problema é que essas armas laser quebram fácil.
Come out and play!
67.
Here they come!
Só isso? Vamos ver, Nicota. Nioca, quer dizer. Vou ter que dar uma arma nova pra você, que isso não tá causando muito dano, não. Vamos ver que arma que eu vou dar pra ela.
System alert.
Mesmo sem metralhadora, o especial dela é uma metralhadora.
Nothing personal, I swear. Oh, wow. I think this screen's taller than my entire shop back home.
Tudo fora do ar aqui. Lacrado também.
Clinics performing.
Coming back in.
Pronto.
Shoot.
Segundo terminal.
It's got me feeling like I might dirty it up just by looking at it.
Pronto.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. I understand that you think yourself a big
Essa DLC é mais focada em ação, a segunda DLC desse jogo.
job. The last
A outra é mais parada em investigação.
But you've grossly misapprehended the situation here. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. You might, when they start shooting at you. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
My friends and neighbors became marauders, Captain. They hurt a lot of folks, and Edgewater still ain't the same. If this place caused that, I want to know.
On the list of reasons this colony's fucked, marauders rank near the top, Captain.
Pronto, vamos resolver então. Esse jogo ele é muito pegado nas, como pode-se dizer, nos Fallout antigo. Só de olhar você vê que tem, que a expressão desse jogo seria um Fallout num espaço mais futurístico. Só que bem melhor que o Starfield, que foi um jogo bem fraco.
Birthplace of marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've got to see this through.
Apesar que é o Isidio que fez o New Vegas e estava por trás do 3 também. Bloqueado. Salva. Cadê o outro que morreu aqui? Tá aqui. Ué, vamos ver se tem algum elevador ou não. Se não, tá meio enrolado.
Ugh. We shipping some sulfur? It'll be like I'm back home.
Are all these marauders former townsfolk?
Tá indicando do lado, mas deve ser do lado de dentro. Pronto. Dá uma olhada no mapa. Tá mandando voltar então. Tela 2. Dá uma olhada na missão que tá marcando 2 lugares pra aí. Bizâncio.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Well, isn't that exciting? A lonely asteroid, an old research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue. And here I've just been doing the crossword. Any promising leads on Mother's journal? I've watched enough detective serials to know that a promising lead can get you anywhere. I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same. I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no
Ela quer saber das
idea
coisas
what
porque ela está
had
envolvida
adrenatime.
no que deu errado.
Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a cathinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time. What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble
Se
back.
você ficar do lado dela a campanha toda da missão, ela vai mandar você matar a mãe dela.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
Não, devia ter olhado para que lugar que era para ter ido. Antes de ter saído da nave para economizar a viagem rápida. Pelo menos foi rápido agora a viagem rápida.
You. Oh, there. That's one right there.
Welcome to the Musgrave. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating. Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you? Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Pronto.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to
NPC.
the next annual Canid review? Not looking forward to the Canid.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows? Oh, but there is, if one possesses an eye for statistics. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility. What gave me away? Wait, don't tell me. You've read my monograph, Putting the Us in Calculus, or How to Use Mathematics to Find Your Statistically Significant Other. I'm afraid I don't really do autographs, but yes, I am Clarence Mostly. Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing. How do you know that name? Project Gorgon was supposed to be a secret.
Intimidar?
I see we're being rude. All right, have it your way. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
Mais intimidar.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason. Yes, the birthplace of the Marauders. And a graveyard for all our mistakes. Starting Project Gorgon was our first mistake. Trying to bury Project Gorgon while it's still very much alive and clawing its way back to the surface, that may be our last mistake. Please, there's no need to insult me by implying I have a conscience. It's my reputation that concerns me. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way, we don't have to rely on mutual trust. The grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have. What, really? You'll do it? I mean, just like that? Don't you want to know why I asked you? While you're technically correct, which is my favorite kind of correct, no, that's not why. My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, a pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him. Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium. Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
Pronto.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about...
Vamos que vamos.
Halt. Beginning security patrol.
Vivo ainda?
I sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Come now, Anubis, you must...
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
You know, the careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut serial. Enjoy the fame while it lasts. My trophy! Look at this thing! Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe. As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only 2 surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way. Try to exercise caution. It's good for your lifespan.
Well.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium.
Não dá pra fazer viagem rápida a partir daqui.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal.
Vanguarda. Esse é mais uma ala nova que não tinha antigamente na Vanguarda. O alcance não quer. Só isso? Daí parece que tá as armas de todos os compêndios, pelo jeito também.
initiated. Complete an unscheduled rest cycle while you're at.
Careful.
Hey, you! Over here! Hey, you! You serious? Get back here! So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal. Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there. What, after 5 years? Pretty sure she's serious about a little stint in solitary. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there. This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid, and we get fresh greens every week. My gums never looked healthier.
Subornar? Suborno sai caro.
What? Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me. This one's clear, guys.
Pronto.
Nice work, Cap.
Problema resolvido.
This must be a step up from horseback.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Wait. Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it.
Bom, pra essa daqui vai saber se vai quebrar aquela outra.
Things spelled out for this. I'm sure one of our mechanicals can explain.
Bloqueado. Cadê o que sumiu?
processing.
Morreu todo mundo, viu?
That's the last of them.
You hear that humming? Sounds like some kind of generator.
Tá pesado, viu? Pronto.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you in this home invasion? Cute. There have to be easier ways to steal some corporate property. Go chat up Sublight. Well, you found me, so you can't be that bad at your job. Guessing this is about that damn asteroid, Gorgon. That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard? He'll be on to the next hobby in a week. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right? Ambrose. Well, I'll assume you're caught up then. That or hopelessly confused. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas, samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies. You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance, the traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed them. What we got was marauders. Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The protoadrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony. Sure, I don't mean to stop you. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir? Really? What good can that possibly do? Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto-mechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance. Please, I just messaged people with fake demands for their passwords. That's when they didn't just leave codes written down on pieces of paper. If I couldn't talk my way out past a simple facility lockdown, I'd be working for Rizzo's. That'll get you inside. What you do from there, that's up to you. Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Pronto.
Just drowning in dining options down here.
Provavelmente vai ter que voltar tudo. Vamos ver para que lugar que vai agora.
We are now in orbit of Earth orbit.
Não tem muita opção de lugar para viagem rápida. Aqui talvez tenha acesso, como também não tem acesso para lugar nenhum.
Good luck, Captain.
Pronto.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Aqui eu acho que não tem nem acesso. Vai ter que descobrir por onde que eu vou ter acesso para pegar a ponte. Tá atrapalhando esses caras agora.
That's the last of them.
Parece que descobri um acesso. Vamos ver se vai levar para lugar algum. Ou se não vai ter saída quando tiver na parte de cima. Também vai ter muita coisa para explorar.
lot
É,
of the
essa
equipment
ponte
here is
conseguimos
still in
agora.
good shape. Wouldn't go amiss in Edgewater.
I see Monarch ain't the
É
only
ali do
pet
outro lado.
project the board's willing to abandon.
Tá com excesso de peso? Não. Praga. Se ligar dos snipers que vem. Esses sniper aí, bobear, isso se mata rapidão. Bastão novo. Ja. $406. Ah, Nicota mesmo. Nioca, quer dizer. Eu vou salvar, vou terminar por aqui. Aí eu volto lá por umas 6 horas. Aí eu vou jogar Assassin's Creed Valhalla mesmo.